In the mirror, no reflection. Glory, just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear.
Along the west coast of Florida, we're looking at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Today, there's an NFC fighting store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Devin Duvernay to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
But looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. And this one belongs to the Bucs. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fight.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Nose caught. This one doesn't get much. Down to 41. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Okay, not to bring the supernatural into this. Partner, but did somebody curse the football or something? Because neither side can hold on to it right now.
Well, I think the supernatural may play a role, but the cursing, that's on the sideline with these coaches because these guys got to figure it out on the field.
Ready to start this drive with Connor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Finding an aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, Murray. This one's caught. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Trying to run for it with Benson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Quick throw finds him outright. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. You didn't just get the first down, you got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Johnson now on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. The play fake. Here's Mayfield. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to serving. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hey, 130. 180. What's that?
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Formation for Tampa Bay.
He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
On the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Now Kyler. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. You set it down for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
A gain of 15 brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Throwing again, Murray. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. He's going to get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Benson runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Watch out!
Drive begins with a run by Irving. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
180! Watch out!
This is Irving on second. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
180! Watch out!
They'll toss it here to Irving. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Gronk gets him into the red zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the...
And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Connor gets it here to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane,
and he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 20 yards there, and it'll be first down, Arizona.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So second down coming up.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
On the left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Murray on third down. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, it denies the first down.
It's no good, and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And this stays tied here in the second.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
They give to Irving to start this drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180!
Baker now from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Running on 2nd with White. And they crush it right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Just reeled in by Benson. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Murray to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another throw coming from Murray. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get it up to the 27. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He put everything he had into this one. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Good. 180. What's up?
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Just before halftime, to get a timeout, take it.
It's a gain of 11. That's good. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Good. What's up?
He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Good. What's up?
Back to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Hardman with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. exactly what he just did. All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
That's one.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense, they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down carry for Connor. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They give on second to Benson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 from the 41. They're going play action. It's Murray. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up on first and 10. Connor here from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Caught near the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Pass now to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Kings! 180! Watch out!
Irving on the inside give. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Inside, this is Ibuka. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Watch out!
Here's the give to Irving. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. On the move, past the 40. And They're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
180!
First and 10, it's a gift to White. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
From the red zone on first. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate. Or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Throwing, Baker. Setting up the running back screen. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to stay at the 5-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Mayfield now on third and goal. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. McLaughlin to tap out the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardman with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them at first down.
Benson on first and 10. They're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Throw right side, cut by Wilson. And they make the stop to say about the 37-yard line.
To number 14, Michael Wilson. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. Come on. At the Buccaneers' 37-yard line.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Kyler looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, it's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Swim.
They'll go, Connor. And take him down right along the 30. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
It's Connor again. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Ball in left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Rolling left, buying some time, and he's brought down at the line.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
3rd and goal for Benson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Pass now to kick this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Mayfield now from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Mongoon now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now Murray. This slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Looking to throw. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a fourth quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Looking to throw. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it up. And the Cardinals take over as he records his 10th career INT. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going on first down. Here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for James Conner out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
It's Benson on the give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Tossing this out to Conner. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
He'll throw it. Here's a screen to Benson. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Big moment for Tyler Bass here. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash.
36-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Johnson with a return here. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Quick pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
From the gun, Mayfield. On the move, headed right. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Forced out to his right. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
17 yards. Complete to number 13, Mike Evans.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Mecca Buka, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake...
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. Oh, like air out of a balloon. You saw all the excitement disappear when they saw the flag in the backfield. That penalty nullifies the INT.
Well, don't hit the quarterback then, Kate. Certainly don't rough him. Crying out loud.
That's a catch, Jalen McMillan. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Complete to
1st down throw here, Mayfield. Catch made left side by Abuka. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from them. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
38, Buccaneers 35.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. The Cardinals working just to kneel